Me tired. Valet's busy like it was yesterday. Yes, it was pretty busy down there. It's pretty busy. I just got here not too long ago. I'm sorry. Hi, Robert. Yesterday, I didn't go live after the show at all. I was so tired. Feel like it'll be about 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure y'all was sleeping anyway. I probably would have been on the feed. It was way. We finished about 10. I got away from the stage about 10:30, 10:40. Probably back in the room by 11, 11:30. So the next performances we have is all Epcot. We have Epcot like 5 days straight. Technically 4 days, but day one we do sound check at Epcot. Oh yeah, I have a long drive today. Today I have to go from Tampa to Orlando. It's not really that bad, but it's a drive. My sleeping schedule is crazy. I usually go to bed every morning about between 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning. So tells you how long I've been asleep. The show was amazing. Thanks for asking. The show was amazing. Everyone was engaged. They couldn't stop dancing. We start and we lock in. The energy we give is hard for it to be ignored. Or you go to bed around the same time I do. Yeah, I usually wake up about 1 or 2 because our shows are usually in the nighttime. Therefore, I prefer not to be falling asleep when I need to be starting work. That's the idea. I didn't even eat before bed last night. Well, this morning, shall I say. There was a lot going on in this show last night. Caught for my attention the entire time. It was fun though. I hear you, Eva. I hope God gives you the sleep you need to perform. Exactly. I usually get it because as long as I go to sleep about in between 4 and 6 o'clock, and I'm up by 12, 1 or 2. I'll be fine. Because shows usually start anywhere between 4, 5, 6, and 7 or later. And usually typically ends between 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Typically. Thank you. Just a little bit. Remember I told you all how usually when I first wake up it's like, but once I get going, I'm my oldest daughter when I first wake up, and my youngest daughter by the time I get going. But I still made sure I went live though. At least tune in today. Valet is crazy busy. Crazy busy. I haven't seen any of the other band members today. Now I'm gonna walk in and see if I see anyone. Because sometimes they'll call for their valet and sit in here. Oh. Some people already left. Some people went home last night. You have the singing voice of the angels. Wow, thank you. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Let's see what else is here. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. And I appreciate you just as much. I got a dog for a boyfriend. I should sing to him. My husband was killed like 3 years ago. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Karen. It's not good at all.
Played in the band last night?
Yes, sir.
I saw you up there.
Oh, thank
You
you.
guys are dynamite, man. Everybody I saw this morning that saw the show last night
They liked it.
loved the show, the energy, the music.
Nice.
It was good. Really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Here at Clearwater.
Oh, okay. So you're close.
Yeah, we just came across the bridge and stayed the night.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Nice little homecation.
Yeah. Where you from?
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just right over the street. But we came from Tampa last night from a previous show.
Okay.
Drove from there to here, so it was fun. Oh, sorry. So yeah.
Well, safe travels back.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you guys got more shows planned? Or?
Yes, we're at Epcot all this week, so
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Good for you guys.
Thank you.
Good energy. Good luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am still sleepy. Dogs catching rays and fleas. I got a dog for a boyfriend.
I know, I'm starting to follow.
Dogs catching rays and fleas. Well, I can honestly say, at least you have somebody, Eva. It's raining here. What city and state? Because it's definitely sunny here. Portland, Oregon. Hi. Morning.
Sat out here for an hour and they didn't even plane check.
Really?
Yeah. I was just like, hey, been here for an hour. And they're like, oh, yeah.
Wow. I've been here maybe like 10 minutes
I
now.
know. Louis said he's
Oh, yeah.
hiding in that corner for an hour.
And he doesn't look happy either.
No.
Wow. How was your night?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Tired.
I have a lot of people saying that they loved the show last night. It was good. There's a lot of energy too.
It was great. Are you single again?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, you know, I'm not, with this industry, it's hard to keep people because of trust issues, and I don't like wasting time. And I don't think I'm in a position with my career to be patient. So, so maybe it's best to just move on.
Does she not like you going to these travel gigs without her?
Well, it's not that. It's just when people are not patient, or when they have fears and insecurities.
Right.
I'm not in a position where I can help them. Have a good one.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm not in a position to help them unpack their bags because I'm not willing to be patient because I got too much in my career to focus on.
You're not willing to be. You don't have time to be a therapist.
Exactly. Even if it's not that, I don't even want to have patience because I'm so focused on what I need to do for myself. Now, when I'm in a better position or when I'm where I want to be, I'll be a lot more patient with somebody and give them that time and opportunity. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So.
And that's all okay.
Exactly. So as long as she's happy moving on, I'm happy going my way. So we still on good terms, but I just need to focus.
Was it something recent or was it kind of building?
No, it's just personalities. Some people are used to a certain thing, and when they're used to a certain thing, they expect it to be that way. And when it's not, they pretend to act out because it's not what they expect. So you expect certain expectations, and when they're not met, it's like kids. We whine or we want our way, and and me, I'm stubborn. I'm gonna do what I want. So
yeah.
And I'm a very honest and faithful person. So there's certain things I don't think I deserve, and I'm not gonna put up with it.
Yeah.
Cheaters deserve to be treated like cheaters, not a person that is honest and upfront.
Yeah.
So. But other than that, we're still friends.
That's good.
Oh, and I need to know more about this show on Thursday. I don't know anything, but
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a doozy. Latin Ambition, this client wanted Latin Ambition for, I don't know, the last few months. And they wouldn't book it. They wouldn't contact it. They wouldn't confirm it. And then Disney came and said, we're going to give you the morning run, and that's the day of the Disney soundtrack. And I was like, well, I'm taking the guarantee. I'm not waiting around.
Exactly. I don't blame you.
So I took the guarantee, and then when they brought,
Oh, you see it?
anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, we're at the Waldorf,
All right.
and we'll perform until 10, and then race over for soundcheck.
Okay. That's fine with me. See you. Love you. Sorry. Yeah, I know, right? Sorry. Bye. See you Thursday. I will be there. All right. Okay. I gotta put that on the calendar. Close. I'm a tourist. Tell Overload BS. or I get a dog. Too busy for a dog too. I don't have patience. I don't want to say I don't have patience. I just don't have time to. Cause like perfect example, when I get back, I have to pick up the dog from the puppy hotel or the doggy hotel. I have to walk the dog. Can't leave the dog alone, so that means no extracurricular activities by myself. And dogs need attention. A lot of people get dogs and don't give the dog any attention. They don't spend time with them like they're just supposed to counsel themselves or give themselves affection. And I know what it takes, and I just too busy, too busy. I still haven't even got the book from the book editor, and I got a lot of work to do with just the book. Got a lot of work with traveling with the band. I have the YouTube videos that I need to keep up with. It's a lot, but I would love a dog. They waited an hour on their truck in Valet, so we'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, here they go. Hour. I feel like mine should be coming up anytime now. I don't know why I have this inclined emotion that it's going to be here soon. It's not as busy as it was before. So it's not as busy as it was before. It's a little bit better. You are very smart to realize that a lot of people are selfish. Yeah, it's big. Now, it's not an excuse, but here's why people are selfish. They spend so much time in their own skin, it's really hard for them to mentally or consciously take their awareness away from their own being and try to put themselves in someone else's shoes. That's why every time I have an opinion, whenever I hear someone else's, the first thing I do is immediately try to put myself, hey, Brooke, you made it. That's why I always try to put myself in someone else's shoes and try to determine what I would do if I was in their shoes and at least make an effort, because it's very hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes. When you make it a practice, you can try it. Like for a perfect example, when someone goes to the trauma center for injuries or for an accident or whatever the case may be, you cannot understand. You cannot begin to understand the pain that they're in. One thing you can do is do the best you can to put yourself in a situation and say, if this was me, how would I want to be treated, or what would I expect? Or if I was in any kind of pain, what's the worst pain I remember? You can put yourself in that position from that particular standpoint and say, hey, this is how I think I would want to be treated. This is how I think I would respond. But do you know? No. There's no way to really know. So with that said, people are selfish because it's very, very difficult. Now, it's one thing to make an attempt to put yourself in another person's shoes and not be selfish, which is what a lot of people neglect. But when you actually try to, hey, Shanada, what's up, cuz? But when you actively try to put yourself in someone's shoes, you don't get the full experience as the person in first person dealing with their circumstances. So, if you don't want to be selfish, it's already difficult when you try to put yourself in someone else's shoes, but at least try, because you can't know what someone's feeling unless you've experienced it, and then you only know what you experienced. You can't really say what they experienced. There's my vehicle. Looks like I'm gonna be riding soon. Alright, we start getting ready to get into this truck. I got a lot going on. Hold on. Yes, it is another beautiful day in Florida, shall I say. Where did he go? Oh, he went way down. You don't know crazy. How you doing? I'm sorry. I wish I would have brought cash out.
You're fine. What was that ticket number? All right. Took a little longer. It wouldn't start, so I had to give it a jump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't cranking at all. The AC was coming, everything else. So my guy came and gave it a jump, and it started right away.
Okay.
Just make you aware.
I gotta get rid of that system back there. That amp
I
is
saw you.
burning
I
up.
saw the cable, and I'm like, oh, that's eating everything up.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
When
that used to happen to me a lot too.
that battery needs to go off when the truck is turned off. So I gotta take it
And
back
it doesn't,
in
right?
today.
It probably
No,
stays on.
it stays on.
That's what it is.
And it's recently been doing that. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I
So
saw the cable, and I'm like, oh, that's probably was eating it. But I just want to make you aware, just so you know.
wow, thank you. I
got it,
appreciate
man. No
that.
problem, man. Have a good day, okay?
You too. Wow, so I have a system in my car, and where did I put that? Very tight, so I can put you all up here out of the way. I have a amplified stereo system in my truck, and because of that, that means this thing gets really loud when I need it to. No parking bus stop. I don't see a bus stop. So yeah, so the battery dies. I need to find, where's my hair tie? I was using, because if I don't have that, I don't have no way of getting you guys gals. I'm gonna figure this out. I always do. See, I knew I would. I can't use that. Was it fun show last night, Roger? What the heck? Truck is acting stupid. Just cut off for no reason. Whatever. I need a hair tie. Hold on, let me put this here. Figured something out, I think. Oh, you know what? I'll just go back here and get it myself. I want to lock myself out. I've done that before, like an hour before a show one time. I think I needed something out of the back, like I'm doing now, and I usually close the door with the truck running because I had this understanding that the truck would not lock with it started in park. Man, I went to leave, and I was at a car wash with the truck running when I did it. I had to get out to scrub the front, the bugs off the front. When I went to leave, doggone doors was locked, all the windows was up, AC running, truck running, and all the doors was locked. I was like, first thing I did, I should have some adventures, tell me about it. Bet they blew the roof off. We did have fun last night at that show. But the first thing I did when I realized the truck was locked and the vehicle was running and I'm blocking the entrance of the car wash, first thing I did, I said, you know what? I'm not going to panic. I'm going to stay calm and I'm going to figure it out. So I just started searching for solutions. Started searching for solutions. And once I found the solution, that was what it was. You know what? I cannot find, if I at least had a rubber band, where are my hair ties? I know I have some. If I was playing basketball, where would my hair tie be right now? Because I play basketball a lot. There might be one in here. I'm probably not looking very well. I don't see it. I need to buy a whole new pack of hair ties for events and cases like this. I felt in my hair as it was there. You have the best attitude ever. You make this time I would have been making a preference. It doesn't help. That's why I don't. My book. You know I talk about my book a lot. Oh my goodness, this thing is not gonna hold this phone. But you know what? Screw it. Just drive like this. Yeah. So my book talks about that. You have 3 options when you approach any situation. You can approach it positively. You can approach it negative, and you can try to ignore it. Those are your 3 options. If you ignore it, it's just gonna follow you around. And sometimes that is one of the identifying factors of trauma. You want to act like it's so bad or so harsh. You want to act like it doesn't exist, and it does. And you don't want to address the emotions or how you feel, or you don't want to address the circumstance at all. So you just run from it. Another approach is the negative approach. No matter what it is, you have the set of circumstances that you have. There's no way around it. These are the circumstances. So if you're negative, you can actually make the problems worse because you can make bad decisions after something is already bad. So just digging a hole deeper. And if you approach it with a positive attitude, you can actually search for solutions and realize things that are obvious, that wouldn't be obvious to you when you're negative, but you can realize obvious solutions when you're looking for it. You get what you're looking for. So if you're not looking for a solution, you're just looking for complaints, you're just gonna find more things to irritate that specific. I saw a picture, sorry, look at it. But you're gonna find more things to irritate your circumstances. I have no idea what that is, but it's there. I guess he's a cancer patient or something. But yeah, so I approach everything with a positive attitude because I don't want to make my circumstances worse. And if I need to be searching for a solution, that's what I need to be focused on. Solution-based thinking. I definitely don't want to go that way. I have no idea where I'm going right now because if I turn on the GPS, I have to turn off the live. I can't put the phone on the holder because when you turn the holder to the side, the weight of the phone breaks open the latch that secures the phone into the holder. The truck is cutting off. It cut off randomly while I was looking for the tie. And act like it didn't want to cut back on for a second. I'm not bothered. It's just life. What are you gonna do? Complain about it? Nope. It's a bad day when I die. Any day, if I'm alive and above the ground, it shouldn't be a bad day, no matter what's happening. People say, "Oh, what about when your uncle died? Or what about when your grandma died?" I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I have to. Who's going to get out of this life alive? I mean, yeah, we're going to miss them. Yeah, we're going to miss those memories. We're going to miss being able to speak to them. But at the end of the day, it's part of life, you know. And it's definitely now, and it's bad when you're not expecting it, when it catches you off guard. It's hard to really. You're mostly in a reaction phase. You're not in a. It's not like it was planned or like you know it was coming. When it's just all of a sudden happens, it's like, whoa, this is a lot of that time. But other than that, it's like got to be able to keep going because think about it. And I think about this all the time. I'm like, man, when I'm gone, people are going to moan, cry for like a week, and then get back to their daily activities. That's what happens. People are gonna moan, cry, pout. Some people a little bit longer. Some people they might moan, pout, cry for like a month, maybe 2 months, 6 months, a year. But eventually they're gonna get back to their life. You know what I mean? So and I mean, if it was me, I would want you to get back to your life. I would want you to get back to a healthy state. I wouldn't want me leaving this planet or me leaving this realm to destroy what reality you have. You know what I mean? Think about it. If you were gone, would you want the person that care about you the most, would you want to destroy them? Or would you want them to be able to move on and to keep smiling and keep being the best part of themselves they can possibly be in this planet and use their time wisely and create something great or just keep existing? You don't want them to fold and give up and roll over and just quit, right? I would want everybody that loves me to keep going. So it's not a bad thing. It's just life. And life is not fair. Don't ever think that life is supposed to be fair. It's not. There's no rules that came with life says this is the way life is supposed to be. And if it's not according to this, the term you deem it is fair or not fair. Life is life. A good example of that, if you go out in Africa and you see a little gazelle, or you see a little what are those lions be chasing? You see that thing running for its life, it'll eat the baby. If the baby is the easiest one to catch, it will take the baby. But at the same time, how does that lion help our ecosystem? What if we starve the lion? Or what if we gave the lion what is called grass, hay? Is that we change the course of nature? What's the repercussions of that? I don't know. I have no idea. But these are the way things are. Oh, let me read some of the comments. I've been talking and not reading anything. Let's start here. What was the solution exactly, Bonnie? Oh, the solution to what specifically? You might be asking me what was the solution to a specific topic I was talking about. Jumping up and down doesn't make the line at Walmart. Good point, bro. Karen needs to accept that. Karens need to accept that. Oops, sorry. They like, bro, you reading comments, you need to go. I got to get to this appointment. And you reading comments. My appointment is not more important. I mean, your comments are not more important than my comments. I just followed the signs. I didn't even need to cheat. See, look, we're so dependent on things these days. We feel like we can't get where we're going without the dependency on technology. It was so easy for me to find this interstate. I know what direction I'm going. I know the main intercourse. Wow, really? I usually announce that when I'm hearing the huffing. Make it breakfast, come on over as I cook. You can sing. There's a good. I like that. Thank you, Art. I have issues with Karens. And here's the thing. I ignore Karens because what you focus on expands. I only give attention to those things that I want to expand. So if somebody's yapping and screaming and cursing and making all kind of noise on Walmart, go the other direction. Like I was at a place this week and I was sitting inside the restaurant in a position in such a way where I couldn't see outside. which is bad for situational awareness, and I've taken a lot of training on situational awareness. However, the couple that I was facing, at the way I was situated, the way my table was sitting, I could see them kept looking outside, and I didn't look. I was aware of the door just in case anybody came in and tried to go on a rampage or something like that. But outside of that, I'm like, what do they keep looking at? I didn't look. But later on, maybe 30, 40 minutes later, I ended up getting a conversation with them somehow. And I was like, what was going on outside? Oh, there was a fight. I was like, I'm glad I didn't get up and look. It was like, why? What do you mean? Because I don't have no parts of it. And I didn't explain to them why, but I know what you focus on, expand. I didn't want to expand that. Remember, good and bad is taking place at the exact same times at all times. What you focus on, you're going to get more of. So ignore the negativity. Ignore the things that are, I don't want to say beneath you, but ignore the things that you're bigger than, or that you can be bigger than. Expand the things that you want to be bigger. You ever heard the example, be the example you see in the world, or be the example you want to see in the world? So I don't pay attention to the stuff that, so the Karens, no offense, Karen, it just happened to be your name that went viral to coin a specific term. Let's see. So yeah, I ignore the Karens. The most I do is to loudly if someone is holding me up. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Now I have to comment on that. I'm a super positive person, but for some reason it's hard to control myself in traffic. I think everybody has. I think traffic gets an exclusion. Now it's different when you are creating road rage, or you're a part of road rage or participating in it. However, everybody gonna say some words in their car to who they feel like they're talking to someone else, but obviously no one else can hear you but you. But your car, what are you doing? Oh my God, will you? You know what I mean? You're in your car, nobody can hear you. Technically, it's still negative, but I'm a very positive person, and I personally find it difficult to remain calm and patient and deal with stupid people in traffic. It's so difficult. All right. That's one thing we all have in common. We all got to go sometime. Yeah. It ain't even sometimes. It's definitely gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I'm okay with that. Because here's my deal. We think we know so much as humans, not a specific person. I'm talking in general. Make that clear first. But we think we know so much about the afterlife and what happens when our life ends. And we know so much about that, but we need a doctor to tell us about the body that we possess. We know so much about the afterlife, but we don't even know. We need a doctor to tell us what's wrong with our own bodies, the body that we possess. How can you master the outside realm or know so much about the outside realm and you don't even know the realm you currently exist in? So the point that I'm making is there's a lot we may or may not understand about the afterlife. Death might not even be death. What we think happens on the other side, if there's the other side, I don't even know how to explain it. We can speculate. Now, of course, we have our religion, that's something that you hope. That's not guaranteed. Of course, with enough faith, you think it's guaranteed or your mind is made up. But technically, that's not the guarantee. You're hoping. You're hoping that I don't know what religion you all follow, but for the one I follow, we're hoping that he redeems us because he said he will. Like the scripture says, if we do X, Y, Z, he's going to do this, and he put a deposit on our spirit. But anyway, so yeah. What else we have here? Something we all have in common. We all got issues with Karens, however, they're constantly a source of amusement. I've had so much trauma, it's not hard to have fear in certain situations. Yeah, that makes sense because it's a reaction. Stimulus reactions are created with experience. It's like put a monkey in a science lab and you teach him to press the button. There's a red button, there's a blue button. When he pressed the red button, he gets stung. When he pressed the blue button, he gets juice. He loves juice. You know, he knows after pressing the blue button enough time, he's going to know there's a reward before he pressed the buttons. And when he expects that reward, you know, he got a stimulus reaction. He's expecting a reward before he presses. So his body is programmed to have excitement before he can press the button. You can be programmed positively or negative. You just have a stimulus and you need the reaction to that stimulus. So bad experiences can bring on behaviors that, you know, that has to be retrained, or you have to deal with the trauma. Counseling is the best way because they can help you face those things versus running from them. Help coach you through the mental process of that. I highly suggest counseling to any healthy person or any mentally unhealthy person. I suggest counseling. No matter how clear your mind is, no matter how focused you are, mental health is a thing. And I think everyone should have counseling because it's always something in under the hood that exists that you don't know about, or that can put clarity on certain behaviors that you have. Because there's so many things trying to program our mind in society these days: commercials, advertisement, radio advertisement, commercials, and pitches and scripts, and everybody's trying to pull at your pockets. And the best way to program you is by creating behaviors based on marketing ads. Corporations want us to all be the same. Because if I can make one product and make it one color because I've convinced everybody to like one color, I don't have to make 50 variants of one product in order to sell it. So we make more money quicker when we can have two colors and make you be okay with two colors versus having to create 60 different colors because everybody want to be individuals. They need us to all be the same. So it's a lot of things pulling at your mind, and you need to be aware of what's going on. Perfectly healthy people need counseling just as much as people that have mental health issues. And that's a bad term. We've coined mental health as a bad term, like, oh, counseling, oh, you crazy, something wrong. No, we need this. Everybody, definitely me. There's a reason for everything. That's right, Janet. It sure is. Getting in my truck, what did I do? Oh, good question. And what Bonnie is referring to is I was telling the story of how I locked my keys in my truck running in the interest of a car wash because I had to exit the truck in order to scrub the bugs off before I drove in and through the tunnel. And she's asking, how did I get the keys out? So what I decided to do is relax, breathe, and look around. See what options do I have first. Weigh my options. Here's another thing. I'm at the car wash. Everything is in the truck. Phone is in the truck. Keys in the truck to the house, to storage, to the truck itself. No phone. No phone. I mean, if I have AAA twice, I have two cars for my AAA membership, all in the truck, cell phone, everything. So I look around, and the good thing is that when I close the door, you know how when you close the door and you don't slam the door hard enough, and the door just it closes, but it's not flush. There's a little gap in between the frame and the door. So I saw that, and I was like, okay, that's an option. Breaking the window is worst case scenario. That's an option. Also, I could try to use someone's cell phone, AAA. I was just listing off all my options. And I needed to be on the road within like 30 minutes in order to be to work on time, which is the stage for sound check. So I was like, all right, I have my options. We're not going to the extreme right now, breaking the window. And before I break the window, I obviously could go to speak with an attendant here and just use their phone. So let me look around. What resources do I have? Because the best thing smoking right now is this door's cracked. I said, before I try to exploit the door being cracked. Let me check to make sure every door, not just the driver door, make sure every door is locked. Because you'll be. I used to work as a tow truck driver and a service battery truck driver for AAA before I started working in the corporation, in the corporate offices. Because I worked for AAA national headquarters inside the office, as well as years before that, I was a truck driver, a tow truck driver, and a battery operated truck driver. So I checked all the doors, and most people don't do that. They don't check all the doors. They'll grab the door next to that, and just so happens sometimes you never know, the other side could be unlocked or the window could be down, whatever the case may be. So I checked all the doors, they were all locked. Checked the window, the back gate, all locked. So I'm like, all right, so I'm forced to exploit this cracking the door. So I look around because I have no tools to use to get in. And I see the right next to the car wash is motor, like they sell dirt bikes, four-wheelers and stuff like that. And the way the entrance to the car wash is set up, you can walk right into the back. It's like the employees part of it, where all the servicemen and stuff work on the ABTs and stuff. I walk right in. They all sitting around. I'm like, hey, excuse me. It looked like they were on break. Excuse me, do y'all have a coat hanger or something like that? I'm locked out of my truck. I just need anything to kind of get them. They was like, yeah, sure, we got you. And one of them got up. He walked across the room, went and got a coat hanger. He cut off the hook part, which I'm like, dude, you never locked your keys out of the car before. The hook was important. But he cut it off and unwired it for me and made it nice and straight. I'm like, oh, thank you. He didn't have to do all that, but I wasn't going to stop him because I really need what he was doing. And I didn't want to give him any negative reinforcement about helping me. So I thanked him, and I was on my way to go see if I can get this thing open. It took maybe like 10 minutes of playing with the truck, got it open. Being that the truck was on, I didn't need to hit, let me turn this around, oops. Being that the truck was on, I didn't need to hit the unlock button. I could hit any one of those windows for the window to come down. So that's a lot, that's a big surface, that's a lot of target versus just this one little part right here. I could hit any of these things. So that made life much easier. And I didn't realize that was an option until I started. I was shooting for the unlock button for a long time. And I'm like, dude, the truck is running. You can hit any one of those buttons. Man, my eyes lit up when I realized that. So hit the unlock button, all the doors unlocked. And got my car washed, and I looked back over to the at the ATV place because I know they was like, dang, truck running, keys in it. Ain't no way he's getting in there with a coat hanger. I look back like, thank you, with that smile, like, oh, he got in. Wow. Because that wasn't even circumstance. And when I got back in the truck, I was like, that's why you stay positive. That right there, my friend, is why you stay positive. And you roll with the punches and just look for solutions. Don't ever get upset. That's the first thing you do. First time you realize something is happening, how do you feel? What's going on the inside? Before you can start dealing with everything, unless there's an emergency, obviously. You still want to deal with your own emotions then, but you have to simultaneously do that while acting and taking the right action. But first thing you do is deal with your emotions. How do I feel right now? Is this going to be helpful the way I feel right now? If it's not, deal with it immediately. All right, I need to calm down. I need to relax. Do what you need to do to calm down and relax. If you need to walk, for some people it's smoking, for some people it's singing, for some people it's screaming to the top of your lungs, whatever the case may be, do something that's not harmful to the circumstances and make yourself feel better. Get in the right mood for what you need. You know how sexually, you know how to get yourself in a mood. Some of y'all are single and know how to set up the room and turn the lights at the right tone, just to make yourself happy sexually. It ain't no different when you expose yourself to circumstances that are unfavorable. Get your emotions right. Get them together. Take a step back temporarily. Do what you need to do to get yourself together. That's the best way I can put it. Ooh, I'm hungry. I need to stop immediately. I'm very hungry. Wow. I can handle the Karens by telling them, jumping up and down, looking like, yeah, good. I'm glad that works. I do it with a smile and they laugh. Nice. Grandma Brooke, they probably know that you have their best interest at hand, so in mind, so they're just gonna do it anyway. Be patient just because you're there. Sometimes some people, here's another thing, sometimes people just need somebody to talk to. You don't know what they got going on in their life, and if you knew, your whole tone would change. I walk away from negative. Good job, Janet. Same here. I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to expand anything that's negative. Breaking up a bit, just saying thank you. Ooh, that was a long time ago. So hopefully I'm not anymore. No worries, I'm used to it now. That's the only time I hear Sister swear like I said. Traffic, exactly, free spirit. Traffic. I cannot control myself in traffic. I mean, I'm getting better now, but it was hard at one point. I swear in cute ways. Fluff that. Well, technically, that's not swearing. You're all good. You got the green light. A loose, close. Gotcha. Loose, close. That is cute. We never know what people are going through exactly. Many are grieving or in pain in some way. We can't see exactly, girl. Brooke, you hit it right on the point. I wish these comments would stay on the screen so I can see them. But you know what? I need to check these. One day when I'm not driving, I'm gonna check the settings and see what I can. You know what? There's a lot of things. I'm hungry. I can eat the tires off this doggone truck right now. I'm hungry. I don't need to stop, and I shouldn't stop, but I'm gonna stop. I am hungry. I will eat all the things that I don't like right now. Onions, liver, chitlins. I don't like chitlins. The good old coat hanger. Hungry, exactly. I am very hungry right now. And I usually don't, well, I didn't just wake up. I was about to say I usually don't eat when I first wake up. I got up about 11 o'clock, so it's been a while now. Hey, Wendy Burger sounds good right now. Wendy's is not the same as they used to be. I hope Wendy's Corporation don't see this. But Wendy's is not the same as they used. I used to love the old-fashioned style of restaurant. It's just not the same anymore. I don't know, McDonald's is not the same anymore either. I go to Wawa before I go to McDonald's. Oh, I don't know if Wawa is a brand that's popular amongst other cities and states. I don't know how far they reach. Red, right turn on red must yield to U-turn. Right turn on red, so you can turn on red. You can turn on red, Mercedes. I'm not gonna blow my horn. I'm practicing patience right now. Keep calm and carry on. Exactly, free spirit. That's all we can do. It's the best option in a lot of cases. It's the best option. Because and think about it. This is how you become a better person. Exercises. You gotta exercise. Like, perfect example, you can't call yourself strong if you ain't dealt with no resistance. You gotta work that muscle. You gotta lift and lift and lift. You gotta deal with the resistance of the weight. And as you do reps, you get stronger. And before you know it, you can consider yourself strong, or you could be labeled strong. But you gotta lift. So these exercises, man, I want Waffle House. Okay, I don't know if that's, no, it's not. Yeah. Look at Waffle House. Packed in there like sardines. Cheap food. And it's a meal. All right, Roger, what are you gonna do now? 'Cause I'm not waiting at McDonald's. What's the verdict on food choice? I don't know, Ricky. It's not looking good. It isn't, but I'm not waiting in that line. I'm too hungry to wait that long. all the patients go out the stomach. I love Waffle House too. It's a cheap, nice, simple menu, and it's not burgers and fries. You know what? Star got me on Burger King. I might go to Burger King. You know what? Let me go first, bro. That's a nice Cadillac. Dog, Cadillac did good with this new release. Love the new body style. The truck, it looks beast mode, but the car is beautiful all the way around. Good job, Cadillac. If you see this Cadillac, good job. The designers earned that. They earned every dime this time. Alright. Weaving through. Oh my goodness. No exit around here? Oh, okay, I found it. No, that's not an exit. It is back here. It's okay, I knew I was smart. I knew there was a road back here. You don't always have to go to the main road. There's usually back roads. Just how to find it. I explored so many cities. Alright, this is an apartment complex. Apartment homes. I might buy this one day. This looks nice. You know, y'all know I'm in commercial real estate too, right? I'm trying to partner with somebody so that when I go to lock in certain properties that I have the credibility that I need. Having the right experience can help your credibility. Go, please. Don't let this light change. Thank you. Oh, what are you doing? Calm down. Wow, is that a woman? Focus on what you want to expand. That's not it. Alright, I spent how much? Okay, I got paid. Alrighty. Station order.
Thank you, the Burger King. Can you please put forward the other menu board? We'll take order there. Thank you.
Sure. That's not talking to me, that's talking at me. Oh, in the corporate world, that's one thing I did. As a regional manager, I was big on customer service. I am the best when it comes to customer service. Customers are always first. Customers are always first. Because if that revenue isn't coming in, why are you open? You shouldn't be open if you're not getting any revenue from your customers. So that means if they are the bloodline of your business, they need to be treated like that. So anytime you walk into a business, don't let them treat you any kind of way. Businesses are regulated by Consumer Protection Agency. If you ever have to report them, but always, when I was a regional, it was a lot of times that I didn't know what the employees were doing. Like, perfect example, if I was regional manager of Burger King, and the employees cursing people out and giving them all the wrong food and giving them attitude when they come back and stuff like that. The general manager may know all the complaints that's going on because they're verbalized, they aren't documented, there's no paper trail. However, the regional manager doesn't know what's going on because you won't file a formal complaint with the right people. File a complaint and escalate the situation. Go as high in that chain of command as you possibly can. Because once it gets to the regional that these things are happening, and they find out, they're not gonna like it. But a lot of times they don't know because the complaints doesn't make it outside of the establishment. It's like if you got a problem with the police, you go complain to the police. They regulate themselves. That doesn't work. You gotta go to internal affairs.
How can I help you?
Hello, let's see. I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the menu. May I please have a Whopper Junior meal with cheese, no onions?
What size?
Medium, please, with a Coke.
Okay. Anything else?
It's important that it doesn't have onions.
You said what?
It's important that it doesn't have onions. I usually get it with onions anyway, even though I said no onions.
You don't want fries? Is that what you're saying, or?
Usually when y'all make my sandwich and I say no onions, I usually get it with onions anyway.
So more onions?
No, ma'am, I would not like onions. I wanted to be sure. I was just confirming that you wasn't going to put onions on the sandwich. Got it? Hello?
Anything else?
That's all.
Sorry, you can put 4.
Wow. And this is why I always get onions. Yeah, thank goodness I'm not allergic to onions. Because I'd be dead by now. I would be dead. Burger King, McDonald's, a lot of restaurants would have killed me by now. And this is why. This is why. Let me read the comments. They can stay on top of these comments. Fast food is bad. Yeah, I know. Did you say beast mode? Yes. With the Cadillac trucks, they look so good. They really put them on beast mode. From Seattle, Marshall. I think that was Marshall. Traffic talking. It's a good term. We coined that phrase. Traffic talking. Road trip. Yeah. Whopper with cheese, no onions. I love pickles. I'm a pickle guy too. That woman is not listening to you. Tell me about it. Good luck on that, no onions. Tell me about it. I might as well learn to like onions. Hello, Roderick. Hello, Margaret. Thank you for joining the live. I really appreciate you. I seriously do. I'm not prepared. No. Thank you. Could you please read back my order for me?
With cheese, no onion?
Correct. What size is the meal?
Medium?
That's all correct. Thank you. In restaurants, it's always important for them to read back the order for accuracy, but obviously she hasn't been trained that, so. But she could be the only one that's not following procedures. It's not probably the whole story. I love business. I love business and customer service. Thank you. That's why with my own companies, customer service is top. That's more important than anything. That is more important than anything. The people. It's always about the people. If it's not about them, why should you have a brand? Well, no, let me rephrase that, because a brand could be good or bad. Why should you be recognized as an established brand in our communities if you can't serve the people? Not do business, not generate revenue, serve the people. Give us what we want. And do it with the courtesy. Do it like we actually matter. We forget that we are the bloodline. You know what I mean? And a lot of companies, corporations, they lose that one of those that's one of the elements they lose. And that's one reason why I wanted to become a regional, because I want to do my part. If you're here and you haven't hit the like button, please. I see a lot of people know that because they've been on the live, but if you're new to the live, or if you're here and you just forgot, please hit that like button for me, so YouTube recommends my videos to other people. And also, I noticed the first Walmart video I did, it's getting sorry. I noticed that first Walmart videos, the views are going up really fast. Like, I think it was at like 500,000 just last week, and now it's at 550,000. If I check it now, it's probably past a 550,000. So it's marching to 1 million really, really, really fast. Really fast. I really need. I need to get this truck looked at today. I need to figure out why it's cutting off. And I need to unplug that amplifier for the sound system because it's killing the battery when the truck is off. So what's today? Today's Sunday? Can't do it today. Can't do it today. So that'll be, I need to write this stuff down. At least need to jot it down somewhere. I got a notepad in my phone. I notate all that in it. I'm scared to go to the mechanic that I've been using. Every time I go to my mechanic, it's $2,000, $4,000, $3,000 for this, $4,000 for that. And I think they're getting me because I trust them. I feel like they're very trustworthy, but the cost that I'm paying them make it feel trustworthy. And the problem that he's supposed to fix the first time, which I paid $4,000 for, which I'm still trying to recoup from, is the same reason why the truck is cutting off now. So I have my receipts of how much I had to pay for this thing. And I'm having the same issue. The only reason I'm not that worried about it because it came with the warranty. Grandma's dipping out. Take care of great grandma Hooks, y'all. All right. Thank you for tuning in, Grandma Brooke. I seriously appreciate you for tuning in. Came live today just to check on y'all. Get y'all the updates. Last night was awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna ask them if they have a rubber band. Because they have a rubber band, I could put this up here. You know what? I could be trying to put this up here while I'm not doing nothing. Just sitting here doing that. I'm still gonna get a rubber band for protection. Cars, vehicles, big payments are bug repair payments. Yeah. It's big payments. Well, hold on, let me make sure I understood that. Cars, vehicles, big payments are bug repair payments. Yeah, big repairs. No, I don't have any car payments on my vehicle. I made sure with the lifestyle I live, I have to keep my income as free as possible because I have to invest into my businesses, the book, my clothing line, my training. I'm always investing in myself until one of these things give me a different life. Sorry, either big payments or big. Exactly. Cars, trucks, and I have a truck and it's 4x4, so that probably was a bad idea to get a 4x4, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I can. It's a cash car, so I can get rid of it at any time and get something else. And I take really good care of it. And it's an 04. I bought it with 117,000 miles for $3,500. 117,000 miles, 04, $3,500. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. But I searched for the same make-year model. Searched for the same make-year model for an entire 4 or 5 months nonstop. I am hungry. I know why. I don't know if y'all recall, but earlier in the video, I said I didn't eat when I was waiting on the truck in Valet.
What you have?
Junior Whopper with cheese, no onions. Do you have a rubber band?
No.
Okay. If you did, that would help me out so much. Let's see if she goes the extra mile. That was a test. I really need this rubber band, but that was a test. When she said no, I said it will really help me out. When someone has a need, you can go the extra mile. You can help them out. Well, at a business or establishment, it's not her job to give me no rubber bands. But being that it's not her job, if she went there, it would be going the extra mile by giving me something that I need. Oh, my head is still hurting. Today is a great day. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the day once I get back in town. I'm really not that tired. I might go to the gym. I think that's what I do. I go to the gym. Go to the gym. Check the comments. See what we have. I wish the comments would stay on the screen. I know, right? If it's even real cow. There's no telling what they're putting in the food these days. There's no telling. But I'm sure gonna eat it. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. It looks like my food is coming. So what do you think? Is this sandwich going to have onions or no onions? Write it in the comments. Let's see who's right. Onions going to be on it or no onions? Thank you. Have a great day. Oh, I need to check it maybe. None. All right, we got one answer. Come on, y'all. Come on, Roxanne. It's gonna have onions on it or not? If you heard that mess, you should have an opinion. I don't know what to expect because I reiterated no onions. Okay, so that's two that says it'll have no onions. That's gonna be so funny if we all, because I think it shouldn't have any either, because I reiterated it like crazy. Now, I wouldn't have no confidence in if I didn't reiterate it as much as I did. We're going to check. Let me see. I want at least two more. Comments. No onions. Okay, that's three. At least one more person. Onions and no onions. It's onion sandwich. At least one more. Come on, Margaret, Roxanne, Bonnie. There you go. No onions. All right. So I think it's no onions either. I've reiterated it enough where it shouldn't be any on it. Survey says no onions. They did a good job. There's no onions on this Whopper. I don't like the sound of that. That burger, no, and damn, won't hurt you. And it won't hurt you every day. I'm really full. Get ready for it. Yeah. Well, I was killing myself trying to eat healthy. I ain't gonna say killing myself, but I like to taste good things, and eating healthy ain't something that I like doing, but I know it's good for the body. The diet that I usually go on before COVID was a raw diet. I eat all raw foods. If it wasn't raw, I wasn't eating it. The only thing I would eat cooked was kale. It was kale. But I thought about it. I was like,
What if I was to die before my diet killed me? What if I died in a traffic accident or something like that? I ate healthy all the time for what? I should have been eating all the burgers and cakes, all the things that make me happy. Because it wasn't the thing that took me out. Then again, you have I know a 101-year-old that lived for 101 years, and she drank Coke every day, all day. And everybody said that past 70, that Coke is going to kill her. She lived another 31 years after that. The point is this: make your life the best you can make it. Do what you feel. Do what you think is right. Always educate yourself. Don't ever stop learning. Should be something you should be learning right now. Not for me, so to say. But you should be learning in general. Non-stop. Never turn that off. I should go canoeing today. Probably go Wednesday. I'm gonna go canoeing Wednesday. I'm gonna try to find my tripod for my phone. I even bring y'all with me. Today is a great day. Not because of set of circumstances, but because I've decided it's a good day. Killing every form is dietary bravery. Variety and balanced. I drink Diet Coke every day for a long time. I'm hooked on Cokes. It's the best Coke in the world to me right now. Is a carbonated McDonald's drink. Carbonated McDonald's Coke. Best Coke in the world. It's perfect for me. Perfect for me. Yes, you must seek what makes you happy and right. Aim at being a better you for you. Exactly. I like certain foods. I like certain drinks and certain foods. Yeah. Gotta eat. Now, here's another difference. Even though I know you can be skinny on the outside and fat on the inside. However, I said that because I knew I was going to say this. I eat like this because I'm very active. So I play a lot of sports, so I feel like the eating is not going to make me bad body or get me out of shape because I'm always going to be working out, exercising, playing sports, etc. However, just because you're eating a healthy and you're active doesn't mean you can't be skinny on the outside and fat on the inside. Cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, that's still applicable. So, somebody coined that fat, skinny on the inside, skinny on the outside and fat on the inside. Because they'll be like, oh, I ain't getting fat. Like, there's no difference. No, it's not that there isn't a difference. The point is there's still consequences. That's a better way to say that. and the consequence is your health: cholesterol, heart disease, stroke. Now a lot of people ask, well, how do I eat healthier? What helped me to start eating healthier when I was on my health trip? I hear aircraft. Y'all know me, I'm a pilot, so every time I see something, my head goes up. Anyway, what I did to start eating healthier, I would research the food that I'm eating and determine what's going in my body, and I didn't like it. So I was like, well, let me try to reverse what I've been doing to myself for the past few years. Let me see what would help my cholesterol. And I started learning about oils, fish oils, learning about things that support metabolism, and all kind of stuff that I was researching at the time. I'm a research junkie. I love to research and learn. I love learning stuff. So I spend a lot of my time learning. And just have projects. Check the comments again. All right, let's pay some bills. Be sure to hit that like button on this video. It lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content and that it should be shared amongst the world. They'll do their part to make sure my video is discovered by people that haven't discovered me yet. So it helps me out a lot, a ton, when you hit that like button. So if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like button for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, I would seriously appreciate it if you would subscribe, hit that notification bell if you think I bring content that interests you. Wow, I never knew they had a plant here. Owens Corning. I never knew they had a plant just outside of Lakeland, or inside of Lakeland. But yes, so I'm a singer. I sing professionally. I work for an entertainment company. I'm a lead singer of two bands, two very prosperous bands. Blonde Ambition Band, Latin Ambition Band. We do weddings, conventions, celebrity weddings, celebrity parties, city events, celebrations, and the entertainment company books their bands, and whenever they have a date, they give me that date, I block it off, they send me the details of that show, I arrive on time with the costume or the attire that I'm supposed to wear, do my thing with the band and go home. If our shows are in sequence, I do those shows in the sequence that they are on books. And that's what I do full time. I use my income. Oh, what do we sing? The type of music we sing is based on our name. So if the name is Blonde Ambition, 90% of the time we're gonna, ooh, where did that rock come from? 90% of the time we're gonna be doing American music. There's a mix of Latin and English Americans. We may do a 50-50, we may do 60-40, we may do 70-30, 80-20, depending on the crowd. We're also Latin Ambition. So Blonde Ambition, Latin Ambition is the only things is the mix of the music. 90% Latin, 10% English, 80% Latin, 20% English. It's based on the crowd. So that's what I do full time. I use my income to support my businesses, YouTube, help publish my book, new music that I'm trying to come out with. I gotta pay everything up front as the singer. Gotta pay for the songwriter, gotta pay for the copyright, gotta pay for the recording of the track, gotta pay for its official release, the cover art, shoot the photos. It all comes out of the pocket of the artist. So I use all of my income to build my businesses so that I can one day make all the money back that I'm investing in myself. All the YouTube videos that you see comes from equipment that I've bought, learned how to use using YouTube on my own. However, recently for these Walmart videos and a few shoots outside of the Walmart videos, I have been hiring a camera crew that comes with me and films everything for me. On my team, someone suggested that I start going live and giving people an idea of what I do behind the scenes on my day-to-day, and that the subscribers would enjoy it, they would appreciate it, and it's something that I should be doing. I disagreed, but they convinced me to try it. I've had positive feedback, so that's why you're watching me live. Driving away from a show, and you're learning more about me live in the flesh. This is what has actually happened as it's happened. So, yeah. So if you like what you see, or if you haven't saw anything yet, you're just on this live, go watch and film my Walmart videos. Now, there's 2 different series that I have on YouTube on my channel. One series is the Walmarts. Obviously, I go in Walmart, and because I want to film the reaction of the public to a professional singer, so I go in Walmart with my camera crew, and I bust out a song, and my job is to wow and impress everyone there and get their reactions on camera. So that is now a YouTube series. So my next Walmart video will be posted soon. The other series that I am doing is I'm singing cover songs, and I'm turning them into music videos. The latest one that I did is a Marvin Gaye video with actress and director Lexi Calderon. I'm probably bad to butcher her last name. Sorry, Lexi. And another series, which is the 3rd series, is Never Enough Story. Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story is me taking a cover song, shooting a video, and the video is telling a story. The first video I shot was Beyonce Halo video. That video has the beginning of the story. So I picked another cover song, which was Lady Gaga. That continues the story of the first video. The next song that I picked is Never Enough. And that song has already been recorded. I just need to shoot a video for it, and it's going to continue telling that story. So that video series is called Never Ending Story. If you want to find a Never Ending Story, to find the Beyonce video and the Lady Gaga video that is revealing this story, go to my YouTube page, click on playlists, and find Never Ending Story. And that's where those videos will live. Next video is coming soon for the never ending story. Eventually, I was trying to keep up. Oh yeah, the Florida Mall video. Thank you. That's a Walmart. Some Sam Cooke there. I've actually got to pop out and watch you at Walmart for a while. Oh yeah, do that. That'd be great. Thank you, Free Spirit. Bonnie. Yes, me too. Love it. Yes, me to love it. I'm swerving. Hi, Bonnie. I'm a big Roger fan. Bonnie. Hey, actually, this Bonnie is the one that's editing the book that you all are going to review. That's the Bonnie I was referring to. Hi, Bonnie. I actually spoke of you in a few other videos, actually. And thank you, by the way, Bonnie. You look handsome, Roderick. YouTube, we are enjoying this content. Whoa, thank you. That encourages me to keep doing it, because for whatever reason I lack confidence with the lives, because I thought, I want something engaging and something, you just put yourself out there. You just hope everybody appreciate what you're bringing. With the lives, this is all it is. It's all I got. Not much exciting, but It's my life. But the suggestion that Dooley and Star, my ex-girlfriend, Star recommended me to go live, and Dooley. So they both suggested that I go live because fans want to know what I'm doing. And I took their advice. Let's see what else we got. Nothing. It's a good, slow ad. It's an amazing book. I'm learning so much from your book. Love this live video. Thank you, Pine. Oh my God. See, you heard it from the editor herself. The editor herself. I've been talking a lot about the book binding. There's so many people excited to review this book because just in case you didn't know, Bonnie, I've been doing a lot of research on how to self-publish and what's the best way to get a really good book deal. And one of the suggestions was, if you have any bit of a following, family, anybody that can review your book for it, have them read it before you publish it. After it's done editing, obviously, have them read it, and after they've read it, have them to write a review and use that when you go to sell the book, so you have reviews. So it's actual reviews and not just made up, and So I put that suggestion up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel's community page, and on Facebook. So far, I have like 50 people that's ready and willing to review the book. So it'll go out to about 50 people by way of email once you're done editing it, and they're going to write a review on the book. And also this week, I think by Monday, I need to send that book to no, not by Monday, I'm sorry. I need to start doing the research of who I'm sending the book to in the Times Union, so I can figure out how to get that Times Union stamp, which you're probably way more familiar with that anyway. Book agent usually does the stuff. I'm going to say goodbye for now. It's my birthday today, and my boyfriend is taking me. Oh, well, happy birthday. Another few weeks, it will be ready. Good. Take your time. There's no rush. Take your time. And thank you for tuning in, Bonnie. But yeah, that's actually the book editor. Yes, and happy birthday, Bonnie. I think I need some shades. I feel like the sun is causing my eyes to squint. It's making my head hurt. I don't like that. Anyway. So I'm caught up. Yep, caught up on all the comments. Good. Today is a good day, not based on my set of circumstances, but because I decided it will be a good day. I should stop by the airport today. Oh man. Am I there yet? That's confusing too much. And it's crazy because that's the body that I was referring to. I think I've done so many lives now, I don't know which in Polk City. I don't know which live it was that I was like, hey, that's what a coincidence, Bonnie. There is a Bonnie that is a fan that I met here on YouTube, and she actually has published 10 books, and she offered and been a very good help. She's been a lot of help to ever since she's introduced herself to me. She's been such a wonderful help with pushing my career in a positive direction. And I mentioned the book to her, and she was like, I've published 10 books, English major, and currently an English teacher, if I'm not mistaken. And she was like, I would love to help you out with the book wherever I can. I was like, well, to be honest with you, I'm not an author, I'm not experienced, so any experience you bring will be helpful to me. So I would love it if you would edit a book for me when I'm done writing it. And she was like, I would love to. When I said the book editor said she cried reading the story and she suggested that it should be the intro. It's funny. All right, so I'm not about to sit on the side here. Oh, he bopped y'all. I thought he had a trailer. Whew, I think I may be sleeping. I might need to rest today. I might need to rest today. Oh, y'all can see the road now that I got the camera up. It's shaking a lot though. So don't forget, make sure you hit that like button if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't hit the like button since you've been on thus far. Those likes help me to be recommended, help my videos to be recommended for people to discover me on YouTube. They just need to know that you're enjoying the content. So be sure to hit that like button for me. Oh, let me check the battery life. Not bad. Oh, the other day, on the drive, for those that were on live with me, I was having issues because the phone was overheating by it sitting in the sun. You know, on the windshield, it is directly in the sun when the phone is up in the dashboard area near the windshield. So that's why the phone was having issues, because the battery light was literally blinking because it was exposed to the sun, direct sun exposure, like it's doing now. But I can turn the fan up on the AC, and the defogger, you know, the defogger that goes on the windshield, just let the cold air come up the windshield and try to cool that area off some. Oh, let me check the comments again. Things happen for a reason. Glad she came into your life. Yeah, me too. Me too, because she has really been doing everything in her power to push my career in a positive direction. I'm grateful for her. I really am. YouTube has definitely opened a lot of doors. That's for sure. Some of the family members of the Righteous Brothers, Bobby Hatfield, some of his family members reached out to me as well. That was way before it got before it received anywhere near 500,000 views though. It was like, you did Bobby real proud. You really did. One of them was his cousin. Oh, my head is killing me. Looking good. We should be there any time now. I can honestly say this, y'all make these drives faster. I Do the Best cover of that Unchained Melody is one of my favorite songs. I love that song. Like, to be honest with you, a lot of songs that I cover, I only cover them because I love them. Like, I literally fall in love with songs. And that song right there, I love that song. But every time I look, other than the original, obviously, matter of fact, I never heard Bobby's version until after I filmed the video that started trending of me singing that video. So that higher note that he hits, like, I never knew that exists. I only heard the version that was on the movie Ghost. And on the version on the movie Ghost, he doesn't do that high note that Bobby does. But if I'd have known that, I'd have originally been singing it like Bobby. But what I did when I fell in love with the song, other than the original artist that was singing it, I was trying to find people that was singing it the way I wanted to hear the song. Your Creek song and Tin Roof is absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I love that song too. That's one of my favorite songs. But what I'll do is I'll search the internet to see who sings the cover the best, because I would download the song so that I can hear it when I want to hear it. I want to hear it from the best. I want to hear it really delivered. And I couldn't find nobody that was really, really killing Unchained Melody. So I was like, how would I sing it if I wanted a song? And I really thought it was killing it. And that's the way I sung it. And Eureka, what do you know? It ends up being the song and the video that takes my career on YouTube to a different level. So that was exciting. That was very exciting. Haines City, Claremont. So we're close. Good. Thank you. Goodness. I'm just ready to relax now. Traveling is tiring. You saw traffic jam. You saw at the beginning of this trip. For the first show, I'm like, yeah. Second show, I'm like, yes. Third show, I'm like this. Traveling drains you. It is very draining. Whoa, buddy. Stuck costume, man. I love that song too, but I am a Motown girl at heart. Yeah, I love Motown. Matter of fact, if you love Motown, we do a Motown medley with Blonde Ambition that I lead. You'll love it. You will absolutely love it. We hit everything, just about everything. It's about a 16 minute medley of straight Motown. And I didn't realize how high they sing until it's a day where my voice is tired and I don't really want to go up there, or I don't want to go up that long. Like, I can hit a lot of that song, but the day that I'm tired, the Motown stuff I gotta reach for that stuff. Really do.